Alright, part 2 of the hub-centric rings. Ran into a bit of an issue. Apparently the rims in the back, they're 10.5, and this is an issue. It's a lot closer. It's not like the front ones where you have a bigger gap. I guess because of the concave or whatever the case is. So I basically had to cut a few pieces to make it work. I guess I could have left these thin ones in the back and run the thick ones in the front, but instead what I did was I grabbed a saw and I cut the pieces where I needed for these clips to kind of go in there. So pretty much I grabbed one of these and made it so that, and then marked it, and then cut that little piece on every single one of them. I took off, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in there now. Let's see if my actual hub, I mean not the hub, but the cap will go in there. I'm hoping it will, because if not, so let's see. I don't know. Shoot. Well, I can't see. Okay. Without me seeing. Shoot. Okay, there might be a slight issue. Everything fits okay except for one. I might be off on a couple of millimeters. Let me check it out. Alright, and I guess I am off a little bit. I don't think so. Right there. It should, no, it's gonna hit, yeah, it's hitting right there. So I need and then I guess it's gonna hit right there too. Maybe if I can turn it. Yeah. I think if I can turn it, I'll be okay. Hold on. Alright, so I pretty much just turned it a couple, because it was hitting a little bit, so I just turned it a little bit, and there you go. It fits in there flush. All I had to do was cut a couple of little pieces off. It doesn't really mess with the integrity of it. As you can see, my cap is perfectly flush. It's not going to come out. It's on there. Took a couple of seconds to basically just cut these little pieces off, and not that difficult. If you got a Dremel, you can do it. I didn't have one. I just use I use one of these. It did the job. And then when I wanted to cut sideways, I used one of these blades and just kind of, and then I just bent them and they just snapped off. Anyways, this one's up next. But yeah, so part 2. I didn't know I was gonna run into this issue, but there you go. Quick fix.